Welcome back. This is Nero the Sane, and this is my 6th battle online. And if you watched the last video, I'm fighting the same person here who was playing as the Mongols this time. When I saw he was playing as the Mongols, I chose the faction of England, and I soon realized that their cavalry would be no match for theirs, so I just plain didn't get any cavalry. So I stocked up a lot more missile troops, and I'll show you why. Here, with this superior cavalry, I decided to make a nice little square of stakes here, which is the cavalry's worst enemy here. I mean, you're not going to run a cavalry charge through that. So I'm hoping that these stakes here will hold off his cavalry, which I'm sure he has a lot of. The rules state you can have 6 units worth. I'm just going to hold out in here and hope for the best. So I'll speed it up here so we can get the battle going. No, didn't even have to. Here it is. So there he is. It's way over here. And like I thought, he had the large number 6 units worth of cavalry, and then he had a lot of missile troops, as the Mongols do. He had just about as many as me, I think. I had 10, maybe 11. Probably has close to that here. And I'm sure right away he saw what I was doing and he knew I was going to come out there, so he just started to move up. And here I'm over here, I'm organizing my missile troops away from the stakes. I just had them like that because you can't place the stakes. So I'm getting everything reorganized again. So I'll speed it up here till we get to the shooting. So we're just moving each other. You see my longbowmen, they were shooting quite a bit earlier, but they have pretty similar range here. So he forms his missile troops into a V here, and it turns into a shootout here. Then I started grouping my units, and then I would target a specific unit. I think I had a group of 3 targeting that one there in order to become more effective. And here I gave all my guys upgraded armor and shields, so I don't think their arrows are doing too much to my units here. Even though I am a pretty tight ball, I was really worried about that. And my guys being in such a tight, compact spot. So he realizes he's losing the missile exchange here. See, I was grouping them, so I was picking up units. So he just charges here through the stakes here. And he even kind of breaks up the infantry formations, which is kind of nice. I probably should have had my unit a little bit closer to take more advantage of that. So I wasn't really worrying about his cavalry at all here. Had some reserves back here, but I didn't expect them to get through it. Sometimes a couple can get through the gaps here, not whole units. And then he had naphtha throwers again. They were probably the biggest pain. But I started looking, I'm like, what's he doing with all this cavalry behind me? I got stakes here too. Then I look at him and I'm like, oh, that's a wedge shape. That's not good. And then I'm like, oh, there's kind of a gap here. And I didn't notice that until a little bit later now. No, son, yeah. I think I noticed here pretty soon. Oh shoot, here he comes. Pretty soon this unit's coming. Yep. Oh shoot. So I run in here and chase him back out. I did catch a couple here on the stakes. So now I'm gonna put this unit block in there and there. I'm just trying to close these gaps. Once again, this naphtha is what's really getting me on all those guys dead there. Probably should have been spreading it out more instead of just targeting them. So I put them into a fulcrum, that's how you say it. They're in the corners, and here it's just the normal battle going on here. Yeah, his guys, if you saw that, carry maces, and they're pretty effective against armor. And see, they found a way here too, kind of. They've lost quite a bit there. I was really worried there, because he got a whole unit in there. But this had failed. He tried sneaking in between here and the direction cabinet stuff, it looks like, because he lost just practically a whole unit of stakes there. But I managed to contain those 2 units that I got in. And then see, he tried attacking here, but I think the guys were covering up the stakes from him. So, yeah, he just loses them randomly. If they go through slow enough, sometimes they can make it through, but if they turn at all, really, see, they just get fucked off. And the horse has been killed. Here I bet napkin throwers has really picked off quite a bit of my longbow. Numerous things. Here the battle is actually pretty close here because his napkin throwers have really evened the odds here. It may have superior infantry, but with all the fear that he's been causing here, and just the massive casualties, there's no center left really. It's 2 sides and a gap. A couple of no man's lands. That's the center, those 2 guys left. So then here at this point it all just turns into, we gotta finish it off here. So I'm even putting in some 1 or 2 of missile archer units into the fray here, because England actually does have pretty good melee archers, kind of like the Mongols here. And they were out there because they had routed, and then they'd come back, so they'd run back into safety. And then here I decided I'll just try and hold these off with archers, there's not many left, and then I came in with the spears from the side. Then I lost my general, so I was really scared because I lost a couple of units right off the bat from that. But somehow the rest of the guys kept fighting on. They ran right away. But see, he comes charging in the back here. He didn't see the stakes almost. He pulled away at the last minute there. I'm still trying to shoot him with my archers. I kind of threw all my reserve spears into the fray so that I could turn the tide here. I lost armored sword units. I'm winning this battle over here, and I'm just barely holding out there. I actually sent this unit of spears out against this unit of cavalry. And that actually worked to my benefit. I didn't know if it would. I got a small unit of these guys coming up from behind. And it just snapped at the doors. There was only one of them, but I got like 4 units on them. After I killed that, yep, that side ran away just about the same time. So, he admitted defeat, so this was a victory on my part. Thank you for watching Nero the Same.